Well, Todd, it looks like working from home has given you a great opportunity to grow.
What are you saying, Manny? I've gained the inevitable COVID-19?
No, Todd, I was noticing the growth on your chin. It looks fantastic.
Well, thank you, Manny. For some reason, I can grow hair on my chin, but I can't grow it on my head. Man, looks like you're doing good in the hair department, too. Look at that beard. That looks great.
Thank you, Todd. Hey, I thought Norma and Isabel were going to join us.
As did I. Let me send them a text. Oh, wait, look, here they come now.
What's so funny, you two?
Nothing, but, I must ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Dollar Shave Club?
Real funny. It looks like you two could use a razor as well.
I have to admit, this pandemic made it impossible for me to get to the hairdresser.
Well, you both look fantastic. I weirdly noticed.
Hey, Isabel, what do you call a bearded man that makes vases?
I don't know.
Harry Potter.
You know, Isabel, it's not just the beard thing I'm worried about. Did you notice that your outfit doesn't match?
What do you mean it doesn't match?
Yeah, that doesn't match, Isabel. Polka dots and stripes don't really go together.
Oh, yeah? You're one to talk. Look at your shirt. It's ugly. It's terrible. What I'm wearing is true fashion.
What do you mean? My grandma gave me this shirt.
Hey, y'all, I think this whole COVID thing has thrown off our sense of fashion. I mean, in Todd's case, he never really had any sense of fashion to begin with, but for the rest of us, I think we need to get out more.
All right already. Welcome everyone to Spring 2021 closing day.
Well, everyone, we are excited about our presentation today. I hope you are too.
Now, don't forget to stay active in the chat. You, and you.
And with that, let the festivities begin.
Faculty and staff, good afternoon. My name is Gene Gayatao, and I'm the outgoing president of the Bakersfield College Student Government Association. And it's my pleasure to address you during the 2021 closing week. This past year, I saw the renegade spirit stronger than before. I saw our professors going above and beyond to continue connecting with their students. I saw the administration and support staff tremendously working hard to keep our operations running in a virtual environment. I even saw students rising up to the occasion to help on the front lines, to continue to provide services others so desperately need. I saw and witnessed what brings us together, the soul and energy of BC. For those sacrifices that each and every single one of us make, we the students will never forget. We'll always be grateful, and we will always be proud. And this is why I'm proud to be a BC Renegade. Every time we say we are BC, we remind ourselves of who we really are and the values that define our community, the values of hope, perseverance, decency and compassion, and more importantly, unity. When we see a need for our community, BC acts to ensure that we fill that very need. We take on challenges together. We fight together. We problem solve together. We don't make promises we can't keep. Instead, we lay down our visions and our goals, and we pursue them relentlessly without ever giving up. That's why Bakersfield College is the greatest community college. So let's continue to aim high, to fulfill our collective mission, to ensure that all students find their most meaningful passions in life and achieve their educational goals as we start to return to our physical campus at the home of the Renegades. For one thing is certain, the impact of our successes and our accomplishments are not temporary. They go far and beyond in the lives of those we touch, more than we'll ever know and imagine. Let's keep proving and showing the BC spirit and what it means to work together. Let's make that message ring as we end this academic year and take on what's next. And until then, we will be there for each other every single step of the way, because that's who we simply are. I'm proud to be a BC Renegade because we are BC.
President Gian Gaeto, thank you for your leadership this year. You've been phenomenal. You have made us proud representing Bakersfield College in so many statewide and regional events. You certainly had a rough start to the year with your family, your loved ones battling COVID. You stayed strong and graciously shared your experience broadly with your Renegade family, allowing all of us to gain the strength, the courage, and the coping skills needed to navigate difficult times. I have enjoyed working side by side with you this year. You will go into the history books of the college as one of the illustrious presidents of BC's Student Government Association. Good afternoon, my dear friends and colleagues. Welcome to our virtual closing day. This is my 9th closing day, closing week celebrations, and I come to it with the same excitement and anticipation as I did in 2013. The planning team has been meticulously working to pull together 3 hours of programming chunked over 3 days. This will probably be our last virtual all-campus gatherings, since I anticipate in August we will start our new academic year in the conference center on the 3rd floor of the ABC building, and of course, doing a live stream as we have always done. As is a tradition at BC, at closing day, the president recognizes individuals and groups who have played a leadership role the preceding year. When I sit down every spring to finalize this recognition, I start with a long list signifying that leadership, courage, and a call to action are part of the fabric and culture of BC. It takes a great deal of effort on my part to narrow the list that will be recognized today. At Bakersfield College, we are effective because we embrace leadership and the attributes that come with them: a commitment to purpose, hard work, and a genuine commitment to working in community. We believe that leadership transcends position or title, that it is less about our spheres of influence and more about the embodiment of our mission. At BC, we believe that each of us has the knowledge, skills, and experience to contribute to our rigorous and supportive learning environment, regardless of our years of service or the letters that follow our name. Before I go to the recognition for the year 2020-2021, let me review the list from previous years. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Bakersfield College Child Development Team has proven itself flexible and creative in responding to the evolving educational landscape. As many of you are already aware, the BC CDC provides quality childcare to the children of our students and to the community members. When BC shifted to online instruction in March 2020, the CDC also shifted to provide online services to our youngest renegades. Using tablets provided by our IT department, the CDC classroom teachers organized online classrooms filled with enriching activities to support their students' development. However, many of you are not probably aware that the CDC is guided by state regulations distinct from our own. And while BC provided primarily online instruction and student services during summer of 2020, the CDC was permitted to open its doors to provide in-person services. At that time, 20 students were quickly enrolled, and the CDC followed strict health guidelines to ensure that their students interacted within a safe and healthy environment. Practices included social distancing, low student-to-faculty ratios, and wearing of face shields so that our youngest students could still see the faces of their teachers. And I'm happy to report that in this year that CDC has been physically open, we've had 0 COVID-19 transmissions at the center. Furthermore, the CDC team recognized that not all of its parents were comfortable dropping their children off at the site, and that there was a real need for those students who would remain at home to have online education continue. So for the first time, the CDC began to offer parents a choice. Students enrolled in summer classes and first responders who could enroll their children in either in-person classes or continue their online instruction. I particularly love this quote from Director Rosita Barron. As the youngest of BC students continue to journey through these difficult times, we need to remember joy in their strength. So in addition to providing valuable intellectual and developmental stimuli, the CDC teachers have worked to help their students find joy despite the pandemic. For example, they organized Crazy Hair Day and other fun events via Zoom. In August last year, the CDC team hosted a drive-through graduation for 27 families of the CDC students transitioning to kindergarten. The team is already planning the upcoming graduation of 10 students this year. The CDC leadership team had the foresight to apply for external grants to fund the center's activities. BC has been awarded $1.1 million as part of the Child Care Access Means Parents in School campus grant supporting low-income student parents attending college with additional childcare hours and tutoring through BC's Child Development Center. For their commitment to the health and developmental well-being of the littlest of our renegades, I am so pleased to recognize the BC Child Development Center with this year's Presidential Leadership Award.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of another amazing semester. Woo woo, we did it again. We continue to strive and to make sure our students were still able to pursue their education during the pandemic. So kudos to everybody. I know a lot of people have, worked hard and overtime and just to make sure everything's still available for students, and I appreciate all of you. I wanted to let you know that we did accomplish some things this semester with coming out of mediation with the district. We were able to get some really good contract language. We walked away with a 3% retro check that everybody should have gotten this weekend. Woo woo. And we are actually about to transition back to negotiations again for our new 3-year contract. So that'll be pretty exciting. Hopefully it won't be that much work since we spent so much time cleaning up the contract language from before. I do want to give a shout out to my e-board. Man, you guys don't even know. They work behind the scenes, putting information together, scheduling unscheduled chapter meetings, unscheduled e-board meetings. brainstorming on this whole transitioning back, sitting on committees. I want you to know that each and every person on my e-board has worked tirelessly to make sure that we have a smooth transition back and that, you know, we're spreading the right information to everybody. And we did have that live document with question and answers that'll go out to everybody. So please refer to that with your questions. Also reiterating that transitioning back, what Sonia said, reach out to your supervisor, you know, your VP over that area, and even Sonia, myself, anybody on my e-board. If you have concerns with your area, with, you know, just any concerns about transitioning back, it's, you know, it's tough. This is our first go around with this. We've never done this before. So we are, you know, we're there for you, trying to make sure that, you know, we transition back safely. We're sitting on those committees, we're asking the tough questions, and, you know, we're just making sure you're safe. So with that being said, oh, I wanted to add too, we do have some open e-board positions right now. I'm trying to get a negotiator for the district. And so if you know anybody from the district who wants to sit on the negotiating team, please have them reach out to me, as well as we need to fill our secretary position. So if anyone's interested in filling that position for the rest of the term, reach out to me or someone on my e-board. Have an amazing summer, semester, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
We are met together, and in meeting we are blessed. Peace in coming and in going, peace in labor and in rest. We are met together, we are blessed. Peace in coming and in going, peace in labor.
Chancellor Burke, Tom, I can't adequately express to you how much I have appreciated your leadership and your guidance over these last several years, and really the opportunity it was for me to have worked with you. And in a nutshell, you will be greatly missed. You know, I clearly remember the day our trustees announced your appointment as our chancellor. And my very first thought was, boy, I could sure use a Dairy Queen blizzard. It was a pretty hot day. But my second thought was, it is a good day for KCCD. And you know, as our chancellor, you delivered. More faithfully than FedEx, you delivered. When I think about your leadership, your tenure as our chancellor, I recall some of the very difficult circumstances in which I have seen you navigate and respond to with excessive grace, humility, compassion, kindness, and still a resolute commitment to doing what is right. And that has garnered the trust, the confidence, and the respect of everyone, your colleagues, those who support you across this district. I'm reminded of the adage that has been credited to Albert Einstein that goes something to the effect of, a ship in its harbor is safe, but that's not what ships were built for. You have piloted our ship through some very tumultuous waters, winds and waves that have buffeted against the hull, and still with a very resolute and undeterred commitment to moving through that storm, you have guided us to a place of better waters. And for that, we will be eternally grateful. Personally, I am a better person because of your leadership, and collectively, we are a better district because of you. On behalf of the entire KCCD Management Association, we wanted to thank you, and we wanted to wish you the very best as you move into retirement. You will be greatly missed.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bernadette Martinez, CSEA Vice President for Bakersfield College and the district. On behalf of our classified employees, I just would like to say happy retirement to Tom Burke, our current chancellor. Tom has been with the college and the district for over 20 years. He started out as a business manager with Bakersfield College and has moved on as CFO and our current chancellor. So have a wonderful retirement, Tom. And don't forget, once a renegade, always a renegade.
Hey, Tom. Well, you made it. It's been a long and illustrious career for you. Now, on behalf of the Bakersfield College faculty, I'd like to congratulate you. I appreciate all the work you did at BC and later down at the district office and finally as a chancellor. You must be proud of your career, and we're proud to be a colleague of yours. I hope that your retirement brings you as much joy as you have provided all of us, and that you stay healthy, and just know that once a renegade, always a renegade, and you'll be missed. Congratulations again on your retirement. Take care.
"24 years. It was 24 years ago that Tom Burke started as an administrator at the Kern Community College District. Do you realize when Tom started, there was no Google yet? Google was in fact founded the year after he started at KCCD. Back then, when Tom was tired perhaps at the end of a day, he would swing by Blockbuster to rent the latest movie on VHS tapes. When he watched the Oscars, the movie Titanic was winning all the awards. When Tom listened to music, he would use the latest, greatest technology, the MP3 player. The point is, 24 years, over half of his professional lifetime, Tom has spent serving us, serving our students at KCCD. In these 24 years, there have been good times and maybe not so good times yet. Tom has been a constant force of comfort, a constant source of wisdom with uncompromising dedication to the Kern Community College District. Tom came to the community college system from the corporate world. He had the uncanny ability to analyze finances conservatively and strategically. Tom's financial expertise has benefited employees, students, and our communities at each of the 3 colleges. Since the 1990s, when he was the business manager at BC, until now, as the chancellor of KCCD, we've been able to count on 3 decades of Tom's smart and sensitive approach, not just to finances, but also to people. In tough financial times, Tom understood the importance of protecting human resources, as well as financial resources. In 2008, when funding for categorical programs was delayed due to delays in the state budget approval, many colleges laid off their grant-funded staff. Tom, however, approached the temporary delay strategically and maintained staffing at KCCD, ensuring employees did not lose pay even for those short couple of months. This is the heart of Tom Burke. Since being named chancellor, Tom has visited and taken an active interest in all 3 colleges, supporting innovation, bringing people together, and promoting equity work across the district. At the state level, Tom has been recognized by ACBO and served on various committees where they drew on his expertise and knowledge. Tom not only understands his own area of expertise, but he truly understands and supports the instructional and student services needs of the colleges. Tom has demonstrated his care and his concern for students throughout his career at KCCD. Tom attended BC's first Inmate Scholars Cohort graduation in 2019 at the Kern Valley State Prison. He takes a day each summer to spend time and speak at our first-year student success course, Bridge to BC. Tom can often be seen cheering at Renegade football games on Saturday nights, and if you ever attended a statewide conference, you can't walk more than a few feet before someone stops to greet him. Tom's friendly demeanor makes him open and approachable to those in our district, as well as those outside seeking his guidance. In the most recent issue of the KCCD publication, What's New, Tom authored a piece called Thank You for the Memories. The piece was only a few paragraphs long, but in that short piece, he used the word student 7 times. Not only does Tom show his dedication to our students, but also to the community and to his family. Tom and his beautiful wife, Tina, have been actively involved with the Golden Empire Gleaners, an organization that addresses food insecurity in Kern County for nearly 35 years. Some other words used in that piece were respect, friendship, appreciation, the honor to serve, and dedication. All of these represent the caring man we all know as Tom Burke, and we recognize those words come from the bottom of his heart. Finally, he used the word proud several times to describe his feelings toward all of us at KCCD and the work we do. But Tom, we want you to know that's exactly the same word we use for you. We are so proud to call you our chancellor, and we are proud of all the work you have done for our district. Thank you for being an example of kindness, an example of honesty and friendship that we all appreciate. And we wish you lots of fishing time, hunting time, and the rest and relaxation you deserve. However, I'll probably call on you for some help with budgets and be seeking your wisdom, so count on that as well. From all of us at the home of the Renegades, a big thank you.
Welcome to our closing day ceremonies as we end the 2021 academic year. I am honored to present this year's tenured faculty members. Tenure signifies a major milestone in an academic's career, often a culmination of years, even decades, of hard work, disciplined study, careful research, and refining one's craft in the classroom. Tenure signifies more than a freedom from, but instead a freedom to. Through a culmination of work, tenure is not the end of a journey, but a beginning of lifelong journey in leadership. Tenure signifies an elevated responsibility to embody the renegade spirit of exploration, of innovation, of advocacy, and of boldness to serve our students. The status of tenure establishes for today's recipients a responsibility to role model our college's core values, to lead the way for our renegade family. To that end, it is no surprise that the individuals earning tenured status this year have been leaders on campus, in their fields, and in their classrooms.
I am pleased to announce that the Curriculum Committee is a recipient of the President's Leadership Award. While this committee has always been a team of highly dedicated individuals, they once again stepped up in a significant way to meet the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. As we transition from providing quality education and support services from our physical campus to providing the same caliber of education and support in a remote environment, this required the Curriculum Committee to jump into action. Erica Menchaca, Marco Saya, and Billy Joe Rice serve as the co-chairs of this fabulous committee. They quickly developed a plan to acquire the necessary emergency approvals from the state, to shift courses from face-to-face modality to an online modality, and then to work with faculty across the campus to submit their courses for distance education approval, thus validating the rigor of the courses that were being offered to our students via distance education. The work then shifted to focusing on getting time-sensitive courses through the curriculum approval process to meet the ever-changing needs of our students, industry partners, legislation, and the community. Let me give you a few examples. The creation of the Public Health Infectious Disease Contact Tracing course, a one-unit class leading straight to employment as a contact tracer, to help mitigate the risk of COVID-19 transmission. In fact, to keep our students, staff, and faculty and loved ones at home safe, many of us on campus are taking the course as well. The creation of the Level Up certificate that consists of 3 non-credit courses that has helped support faculty as they have transitioned to a remote learning environment. Example number 3, the creation of transformational policing non-credit courses, providing our first responders the opportunity to engage in race-conscious training. Example number 4, the creation of a non-credit course to address the mental health concerns that our community is facing during these very difficult times. Finally, the Curriculum Committee worked with faculty across campus to identify courses that meet the new CSU general education requirement. Now, these are just 5 examples of some of the innovative work that the BC Curriculum Committee has been involved in as we rally together to be agile in our thinking to respond to the needs of our students, to respond to the needs of our faculty and community during the pandemic. Friends, I give you BC's Curriculum Committee.
Coach Connor Dahl here. Nice to see you guys. I know we've been sitting probably in our chairs for quite a while during this closing day. So I'm here to show you some things to help kind of loosen you up, get you ready to go for the rest of the day. Okay, so first thing we're going to start off with is some knee swings. So if you don't have very good balance, grab your chair, okay, or desktop, countertop, whatever you need. Okay, we're just leg swings here. Don't be afraid, get that knee up. Okay, open up the hip a little bit. Even if you want to come out a little, get that hip going. I'd say do about 8 to 10. And then we're going to switch legs. Okay, just kind of loosen it up a little bit. Okay, after those, we're going to need the same thing, a desktop or the back of your chair. Okay, and we're going to do some leg extensions. So hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds. Come down nice and easy. Okay, switch. Okay, do about 5 to 6 each leg there. Okay, lastly, what we're going to do is some dynamic arm swings and holds. Kind of get those shoulders a little loosened up, stretch them out a little bit. So make sure you have a little bit of space. If you need to move some stuff around, move it around. We're just going to start here. Loosen up a little bit. Okay, when we're ready, we're going to come across. You're going to hold that arm for about 2 seconds. Continue your swings. Do the other arm. Hold for the same amount of time. Okay, we're going to keep doing that for about 5 each arm. Okay, so hopefully that loosens you up a little bit. You guys are ready to go for the rest of the day. Thanks for being here on closing day. We'll see you later.
Hi, I'm Dr. Paula Parks, and as incoming Academic Senate Secretary, I'm pleased to honor retirees. Joelle Braden, more than 10 years in the Child Development Department, including 4 years as FACE Department Chair. She has represented the Child Development Program on numerous committees and organizations. She's an advocate for the rights of young children and early childhood educators. She said she is looking forward to retirement on the Oregon coast. Becky Head, more than 10 years in the Mathematics Department. She has also served as chair of the Shirley Tremblay Distinguished Teaching Award Committee. Becky sends gratitude to her colleagues and students for encouraging and mentoring her passion for teaching math. We congratulate and wish them blessings without number and good things without end.
Hey everybody, this is Reggie from the Levin Center coming to wish you a happy end of the year and a happy summer. Hope every summer is great and look forward to seeing you back in the fall. Speaking of fall, the biggest announcement I have to make, honestly, is that as of now, to my knowledge, in the fall we will be back face to face. We'll see if that actually happens, of course, but that is the plan, so that's exciting. Beyond that, we're in the planning stages of everything, so I have no new speakers, the big ones, to announce yet. We're still, negotiating and that sort of thing, but we're working on it. It would definitely, all of the series that we've done for the past 3 years will be continuing in the fall, including if we're back face to face in the fall, we will do the Gadfly Cafes again, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Beyond that, my main thing I want to do with the last minute I have here is some thank yous. First, I want to thank everybody on the faculty and staff who have encouraged students to attend our events for all of the past 3 years, and for that matter, the entire 13 or so years the Levin Center has existed. My belief, my whole mission as a Levin Center director is to help our students appreciate that a full, rich, robust college experience goes beyond the classroom and is more than taking tests and earning grades. There's so many more experiences that they can have, and so I really appreciate all the faculty and staff and administration, for that matter, who share that thought and encourage students to attend our events. I could not reach our students without you, so a humongous thank you to all of you. Secondly, I wanted to make one last huge thank you to Benny Balderrama and the Office of Student Life, without whom I could never have done the past year of running the Levin Center. All of our events were hosted by webinars. All of the big series were by webinars, and that was by using the Office of Student Life's account, and Benny Balderrama set everything up and even oversaw most of them and trained me on how to run a webinar. Sincerely couldn't have done it without you, and the biggest thank you possible. So thanks to everybody. Have a great summer, and I look forward to seeing you in the fall. See ya.
Pam Rivers, our Assistant Director of Academic Technology and Professional Development, has been a superstar throughout our time of remote working and learning this past year. She has made sure that we all know how to get the help we need from the Academic Technology Department and has worked hard to provide us with the professional development activities that we need, right when we need them. I so appreciate her weekly communications, making sure that we all know about upcoming flex opportunities and new technologies that we can use for teaching and working. Pam has become someone that we can rely on for a quick response to whatever needs have suddenly appeared during our pandemic work time. Whether it's badging, OER work, Canvas and Zoom support, or Illumin help, Pam is always ready and available to support the college and make sure our work gets done. Pam works so hard behind the scenes, driving our web-native college catalog work, assisting with our online faculty evaluations, and planning the largest Flex Week schedules in the history of BC. I want you all to take note of how many things I just listed are critical parts of our work as a college. What would we do without Pam? Pam Rivers brings her passion and creativity to BC every day. She gets things done and does it all with good humor and a smile on her face. She embodies the renegade spirit and makes BC a great place to work. Pamela, thank you so much for all that you do. I'm so proud to have you as a colleague. It should also be noted, in addition to the great work that Pam does in terms of timely communications, etc., 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 Pam has been able to keep Bill Mosley in line as well. For that, in my opinion, she deserves a medal. My dear friends and colleagues, this year's Leadership Award goes to Pam Rivers.
Hey, Manny. Did you get the COVID vaccine yet?
Oh, hey, Isabel. Yeah, I got it.
What's wrong? You look sad. I thought you would be happy to have gotten it.
Well, I mean, I'm really happy I got it, but I had a really severe reaction to it.
Really? I had no idea. Did you get hives? Did you get fatigue?
No, neither of those. The vaccine made my pants shrink.
Hold on a second, Manny. The vaccine can't shrink your pants.
Well, it did. I can't fit into my pants anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's not the pants.
Not to worry though, Isabel. I bought a whole new wardrobe of pants. Yoga pants. I mean, it's like the perfect pair of pants. They stretch, they're really easy to get into, and I can eat when I'm wearing them, and it's like they grow with me. I'm going to start a whole new trend on campus. Hey, by the way, did you hear that Todd got vaccinated?
Yes, I do remember him mentioning it. That's great.
Yeah, but do you know the whole story?
There's more to him just getting the shot?
Oh, he got the shot all right. Hey, hang on. I got the whole thing on video. Check this out.
Okay, you guys, this is for Sonia's blog, of course. She wanted a video or pictures of us getting our vaccine, so here I am. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. Needles are not my favorite thing. Okay, you guys, whew, here comes the nurse. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Nurse Carrie. Are you ready for your shot?
Is it gonna hurt?
Just a pinch.
Okay. This is, I'm scared. Okay, go ahead, do it.
That is hilarious. Very interesting that he decided not to share those details with me.
Well, I guess the good news is that he actually did get vaccinated.
Well, that was a great day of presentations from the BC team.
Yep. High energy and a great way to wind down day one.
Thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And please come back tomorrow for day 2 of closing week.
Goodbye, and we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to tune in.